This video is about being an effective project manager. Here it is, a quote from Time Project Manager. "I couldn't wait to be the manager of my own project and run the project the way I thought it should be done. Boy, did I have a lot to learn." What is effective project management? This entails having the following attributes that are essential in becoming an effective project manager: effective communication skills, strong leadership skills, good decision maker, technical expertise, inspires a shared vision, team building skills. One of the jobs of an effective project manager is development projects management. That is, the strategic planning, administration and controlling of a project during its development lifecycle, from project planning through building completion and project exit. For example, the iPhone, the Tesla electric car. According to Gray, C.F., and Larson, project management, the managerial process. Project management is the process of applying knowledge, tools, skills, deliverables, and techniques to successfully guide a project from conception to completion, while ensuring that all project goals are met at the specified time and within the given constraints. What are project management processes? Whether it's constructing a building, launching an app, or rolling out a marketing campaign, every project requires a series of processes to bring it to fruition. These processes are consistent, regardless of the industry or the type of deliverable. So, what are these project management processes, and what do they consist of? These are the 5 project management processes. The Guide to the Project Management Body of Knowledge, PMBOK Guide, breaks down the overarching process of managing a project into 5 stages, or process groups. The PMBOK Guide organizes the project management processes in 5 groups: initiating processes, planning processes, executing processes, controlling processes and closing processes. The following slides will explain the 5 processes. During this initiating phase, the project is conceptualized, and feasibility is determined. According to SME Toolkit, some activities that should be performed during this process include defining the project goal, defining the project scope, identifying the project manager and the key stakeholders, identifying potential risks and producing an estimated budget and timeline. Basically, project initiation is the first phase of a project's life cycle. Next, is the planning phase. The project manager will create a blueprint to guide the entire project from ideation through completion. This blueprint will map out the project's scope, resources required to create the deliverables, estimated time and financial commitments, communication strategy to ensure stakeholders are kept up to date and involved, execution plan, and proposal for ongoing maintenance. If the project has not yet been approved, this blueprint will serve as a critical part of the pitch. Executing. During this phase, the project manager will conduct the procurement required for the project and staff the team. Execution of the project objectives requires effective management of the team members on the ground. PMs are responsible for delegating and overseeing the work on the project while maintaining good relationships with all team members and keeping the entire project on time and budget. During the executing phase, the PM must, therefore, be highly organized and an exceptional leader. That's because they'll need to address team concerns and issues that arise along the way, requiring frequent and open communication with all team members and stakeholders. During monitoring and control, the project manager will closely measure the project's progress to ensure it is developing properly. Documentation such as data collection and verbal and written status reports may be used. Monitoring and controlling are closely related to project planning. While planning determines what is to be done, monitoring and controlling establish how well it has been done, explains the SME Toolkit. Monitoring will detect any necessary corrective action or change in the project to keep the project on track. The closing process group occurs once the project deliverables have been produced and the stakeholders validate and approve them. During this phase, the project manager will close contracts with suppliers, external vendors, consultants, and other third-party providers. All documentation will be archived, and a final project report will be produced. Further, the final part of the project plan, the plan for troubleshooting and maintenance, will kick into place. The project manager needs to understand the documents and tools needed to manage projects. One of the necessary tools to know is the Project Management SME toolkit. The subject matter expert, SME, provides the knowledge and expertise in a specific subject, business area, or technical area for a project. This is essentially a collection of documents, resources and tools you, as the project manager, will have to develop in order to successfully plan and execute your project. Most project managers will understand the basic tools such as the work breakdown structure, the project schedule, and the Gantt chart. In a perfect world, the project manager would simply implement the project plan and the project would be completed. The project manager would work with others to formulate a schedule, organize a project team, keep track of progress, and announce what needs to be done next, and then everyone would charge along. Of course, no one lives in a perfect world, and rarely does everything go according to plan. A project manager expedites certain activities, figures out ways to solve technical problems, serves as peacemaker when tensions rise, and makes appropriate trade-offs among time, cost, and scope of the project. In any case of delays and not delivery on time goals and the quality required, the project manager's job is to get the project back on track. The project's manager activities are plenty. Project managers do more than put out fires and keep the project on track. They also innovate and adapt to ever-changing circumstances. They often have to deviate from what was planned and introduce significant changes in the project's scope and schedule to respond to unforeseen threats or opportunities. For example, customers' needs may change, requiring significant design changes midway through the project. Managing project stakeholders are typically the members of a project team, project managers, executives, project sponsors, customers, and users. First-time project managers are eager to implement their own ideas and manage their people to successfully complete their project. What they soon find out is that project success depends on the cooperation of a wide range of individuals, many of whom do not directly report to them. For example, during a system integration project, a project manager was surprised by how much time she was spending negotiating and working with vendors, consultants, technical specialists, and other functional managers. For example, a significant project, whether it involves renovating a bridge, creating a new product, or installing a new information system, will likely involve in one way or another working with a number of different groups of stakeholders. First, there is the core group of specialists assigned to complete the project. This group is likely to be supplemented at different times by professionals who work on specific segments of the project. Managing project stakeholders groups. Second, there are the groups of people within the performing organization who are either directly or indirectly involved with the project. The most notable is top management, to whom the project manager is accountable. One of the most important top management executive is that person that sponsor the project. That is called the project sponsor. The video is from Bus Demi e-Learning Academy. The owner of Bus Demi e-Learning Academy is a PhD in business management, industry practitioner, and academic university business professor in the USA.